on his socials says this is utterly ungodly. Leave your backward and primitive political wars out of places of worship. Today was AIPCA Kernel reloaded. The lightning that will strike us is still loading. Pole sana Rigathi. You see a lot of irony in his statement, but perhaps he has a point that maybe if these politicians were just going to do the business of the church in politics, maybe you would not get to witness such attacks. But it is almost certain that any time a politician hits the podium, their business is politics, whether it is in burials, whether it is in church and all that.
Thank you very much. Let me say that it is not any politician hitting the podium that simultaneously results into politics. I don't think that is the case. However, in this particular incident, there are several factors that probably need to consider. Did the church make arrangements for security?
For security, okay.
Because it is obvious that if you have a function, you approach the security apparatus near you and you seek for protection.
Right.
That happens. If the church sought for protection, was the security of the sought by the church removed? Were they denied that kind of protection? That's the first thing. The second thing is, now, we are saying that the matter is still in court, yes. But I don't know the extent to which the Honorable Gachagua is entitled to state security. I really do not know the extent. I need to check that bit. But should the court uphold the decision of the parliament, then Honorable Gachagua cannot be even elected into any office for the next 10 years. That's the constitution. So it means, therefore, he has to even prepare himself to take care of himself. That's the first and foremost. Secondly, it is very wrong to just conclude that it is state-sponsored, hooliganism, or who saw them? Where was the planning done? Who sponsored? How was the sponsorship done? I think sometimes we get a bit careless with.
Which Shimiwa says it's evidence-based.
We would like to see that. Maybe we would like to discuss that evidence.
Substantiate.
On the authenticity of the evidence itself, the extent to which we know because if there has been incidences where probably Mheshimiwa has had, he's been attacked, if that is the case, then we need to ask ourselves who attacked him and how was the attack orchestrated, how was it planned. Knowing Gachagua, the person he is, and I want to support what the president said the other day. It is us, members of parliament, who actually requested to impeach Gachagua. Okay. It is not the president. The president.
So you confirm what the president said?
I completely found that, and one of the is aware of that.
Okay.
We asked in many meetings, can we be allowed to impeach this man? Because if we did not impeach Gachagua, we would have impeached all of us.
And he tried to convince you otherwise?
He was not in talking terms with many of us. He had already done away with us.
Okay.
He would come to your backyard and he would dwell on doing away with you, killing you politically.
Okay.